Give it a sec. Let me just make sure. I don't know if people are in here yet. I'm just checking the stream. Doing this remotely. It's a little tough. All right, we're good. We're rolling. And boom! We are rolling, folks. Another edition, Beyond Average. What's it, March? What's today?
I'm bad with
March 12th. March 12th, 2024, as I am coming to you alongside, Cousin Christian. How you doing?
Yeah, Cousin Christian, doing good.
This is your first appearance on the Kirk Minahan Show Network.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Don't screw it up for us, dude. You got a couple of rules here. No crazy jokes. Montante already got us in a little hot water. So.
I saw that.
Yeah. How you doing, though? How's everything?
Good.
Rubik's Cube champion, too.
Yeah, the champ.
Oh.
Where is that thing? You already messed it up.
I think it's in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought it when I was doing the
It'll never
stream.
go back now.
I'm curious to see if anybody who goes in there can finish a Rubik's Cube.
I bet you there's somebody.
Off the top of your head, which Minifan you could do it? I thought Gus for sure.
Yeah, he'd be top of the list, so
You'd think, right?
yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Who else?
Tim
Tim McCann? He said no chance.
No, I don't think there's too many smart guys, you know? It'd be weird. It's kind of a weird niche thing too.
Coleman let me down.
I had a kid that had straight F's in my homeroom.
Yeah.
Could do it in under 5 minutes. So
Straight F's?
yeah, he was a brutal. He just didn't go to class, you know.
What was your final GPA?
Oh,
Because I would look
Do
at
that
you
to
and
me.
I wouldn't call you a book smart kid, but you're the definition of like life street smarts. I don't mean like
Yeah.
hustling, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What's your guess?
I mean, you didn't apply yourself at all. So I would say higher than a 2.5.
No.
No?
That would be 2.2.
No. That's failing. That's a D.
Yeah. No. C minus.
No.
Yeah. 2.3 is a
That you
C
show
minus.
up. If you show up, you get up. No, Montante got that.
No, Montante was way lower than that. Case had a way lower than that even.
I thought
Case
two was
like
like
in the
two was like low D's.
I could be wrong. Maybe that did mean that I was because I was definitely not a D plus. I showed up, and when you show up, you get a C or a C minus depending on how much of an asshole you are.
Okay, fair.
You don't think so? What did you get?
I thought I was like high 2s, like low 3s, and I thought that was
I
like
think
pretty
a 3.
bad.
I think a 3 is like you're.
So that was like-
roll.
Okay, I thought like 3.4 was.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm off.
Who the fuck cares, right? Where you at with the show? You caught up with the show?
Yeah.
You listened today?
Yeah. There's some good laughs.
What was your takeaways of today's show?
I got my. I brought
You
a.
took some notes?
I did.
Look at this.
I got
Look
my
at
notes.
this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got my notes of today's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got? Because I have a couple of comments that I'm trying to stay calm here. I'm a little unhappy about a couple of things.
So that's funny. I have. I'm gonna say one of them on my list. If this is a guess, that's gonna make you mad. Is one of them mixed blanket?
Yes, it is. It is.
I knew
it. One of them is mixed blankets.
I knew it'd be.
There's quite a chatter about the blankets. Coming from the producer's show. Did you hear that as well? Oh, I have the clip here. Actually, we'll play it.
I didn't catch that part, but
There you go. We'll play it for the people.
I tend to want to blame mixed blankets.
Yeah, people have said that like Mick put smallpox on the blankets he gave us because it smells like weed/dog. I don't know what to do. They're just stuck in another room here.
Yeah.
I would just wait for Mick to come to grab them because I don't want to I know just in your car. Blah, blah, blah. It's disgusting. Haha. But like I don't want to put them in my car because I don't like my car smelling like weed or like dog.
Have you seen Justin's car? Has anybody seen Justin's car? But it's not his car smelling like dog and weed. That would be an upgrade. He's got fucking trash all over the place. Give me a break, Len. Holy shit.
To be fair, I bet you most of our stuff just smell like hound, huh?
For sure. I mean, I
Yeah.
can understand that. The dogs are all over the place. I get that. But
You
I
must have
drove
washed them, right?
2 hours at 3:00 in the morning to drop those blankets off so the big bear could sleep during the entire stream. The kid slept for 6 hours during the stream. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Len, you're letting me down, Len. Jesus. I really am. I mean, these guys, that's worse than the donuts.
Kirk
worse than
didn't
the
seem mad
donuts.
about it.
Well, who cares? I don't care because he knows. He's like the kid drove fucking 2 hours, guys, at 3:00 in the morning and got us through the stream. Fuck's sake.
They were really trying to feed it, and that's why he was sick. They were really trying to blame you there.
Yeah, I know. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, Justin sounded like shit by the end of that thing. I couldn't imagine. I mean, this is a guy who slept the entire time, the entire stream. Just give me a break.
Speaking of Justin,
What?
he was a little upset this episode. The beginning,
Yeah.
he was a little mad at
I mean,
those two fellas.
if my skeletons came out of the closet, I would absolutely be a little frustrated.
Do
So
you think
I
there's truth
get
to
that.
it?
I get that completely. No, I don't. Why do you think he was actually mad about that?
I mean, it's not like to be fair, I think his point is this. Why is it funny? Like that's what that's why he's looking at it. He's doing the why is it funny?
Right.
And for Kirk, I get why Kirk's like, do we really have to do this? Do we have to do the why is it funny thing? But for him, I guess it's like, what's the joke? You know what I mean?
Are you saying like what's the? I mean, everybody else thinks it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious for us. But if you're him, you're like, it's
just to be
the
clear,
joke,
Justin's not a pedophile. All right, everybody understand that Justin's not a fucking pedo. Okay. Now, can we laugh about? I mean, I feel like felt like that was more than just the joke. That felt like it was built up. Like,
yeah, his humor was not there at all.
Yeah, I hope he's all right because I care. I like Glenn. I do. I'm a big Glenn guy. I am. I really am. These guys think I hate them. I don't, but I bring them blankets. I bring them donuts, and you just get ridiculed. Especially Coleman. I mean, these are two guys that got a job over me, and you know what I mean? It's like, holy hell! How about just a little gratitude?
What time were you there when you showed up to help them?
3
a.m.
3 o'clock in the morning.
What time you leave here? What time you leave here?
I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep the entire night. Everyone's like, great job, Coleman. Great job. I didn't sleep either. No one fucking gave me anything. Oh God. I left here at, I don't know, 1 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Fucking guys are unbelievable. Where are you at? Oh, by the way, we're doing the show 2 days a week now. We're going to be doing this Tuesdays and Thursdays. I meant to say that before we started. But
well, if we're still talking about Justin, he doubted you on that too. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did. Another thing. What's going on here? I'm glad you said that. Did you put that in the notes?
I did.
That was in the notes. Good. Fucking Len, man. Jesus Christ. I feel like I've had these guys back like for a while now.
Yeah.
A
little disrespectful.
You'd say? Jesus.
How do you feel about it? Are you going to, I mean, you're sticking to it 2 a week.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll do 2 a week. We'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Pending the schedule of everybody else here on the Kirk Minahan Show Network. Obviously, the main show is the priority.
Is there a time?
Yeah, somebody asked me. They're like, "Are you ever going to do it during the day? How are you going to, you're going to schedule it just at night?" Ideally, what I would like to do is one of them during the day, following KMS. Not like directly after, but within an hour or two after KMS, and then one at night, one at like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Is the goal always live, or
I prefer to do them live.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if everybody. I feel like people enjoy it more watching live, and I feel like you could build the audience a little bit up if it's at a certain time every couple days. Yeah. What else you got for today? Any more notes on today's show?
Yeah, I got a few.
Throwing some stuff out there.
I mean, if it's up to you, do you want to move on to something?
No, go ahead, keep going. By the way, we got our boy, the Getro man himself, Mikey V. Allegedly, if he's still alive, he's going to be joining us in about 5-10 minutes. So we'll get into that whole thing shortly. But
that's funny. That was a good one.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Clemmer?
So I actually was DMing with Clemmer.
Yeah.
Trying to get him to come on Mick and the Minifans. And I asked him, like, hey, are you like all right? He was like, yeah, still kind of processing everything and all this, that. And he agreed to come on, just not now. So I'm very high on him in that regard. As far as the stream,
yeah,
not great.
Yeah.
Not great. I like the content of it as far as like the stupidity of it and him going wacky at the camera, but that can't last 5 days.
He needs a challenge.
I said
or a challenger. I think
Yes.
Kirk said that.
Yeah, that was Kirk's idea, I think.
Yeah.
Throw somebody else in there.
Yeah.
That would have been way better.
Or like we only have food for 2 days. Like who can rat? Like any challenge whatsoever would have made it somewhat interesting. But the unnamed show when they were watching him live for a minute,
right?
And he was sleeping, and then he got up, and it was like, oh, he might be going to do something now, and then he just moved the book and then went back to bed. Yeah, that was a pretty funny moment.
He said going into it, it wasn't going to be the best like content, right? That was his whole thing. He's like, I'm trying to prove this to myself,
to himself,
more than anything. And it's like, that's not really your job, Chris. I'm not trying to tell him how to do his job, but like, if you're trying to be entertaining and it's going to be on the main channel, and
he knew it was going to be on the main channel. It's not like,
did he though? Like how far in, whose call was that too? I don't think they ever really clarified that on Name Show. They tried to get Gaz in there, but
yeah, I don't really know. It was kind of a bad call, whoever's it was, right? If it was his, I mean, they
turned it into something.
Yeah, because Dave and Big Cat and everybody made it something.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much could do that with
without
they could do that with just about anybody, right?
Yeah, and it was nothing without it.
But there was something, I don't know if Feidelberg had said this. Somebody had said this. I don't remember where. Might have been on the KMS rundown, which I'll get to those guys too in a second. I'm very, very down on my guy, Ziggy Robinson right now, the commissioner of the Fantasy Baseball League. Very down. Criticized my stream performance from the other night. Another guy just ungrateful, but that's okay. We'll get into him in just a moment. But no, I think someone had said it best. Like, would that have gone viral like that if it wasn't Clemmer in the room? If it was a normal looking guy, like just something about Clemmer is, I don't know, he's different. Like he's got that weirdness to him. He's the way he sits, the way he was sitting on the floor. He was sitting on like one knee and kneeling. He was
the way
very
he
odd.
sits in a chair is
it's very odd.
I don't know how he's that flexible. Honestly, credit to him in some parts because I was amazed.
Yeah, no, I mean
he like sat on the way he did it. I can't even
try to do it.
There's no
Try
chance I'll try.
It'd be funny if you fall.
He I think he went a foot under. Oh my god.
Yes, that's
I think
exactly.
he sat like this.
It's like sitting on his nutsack.
Yeah, I don't know
It
how.
doesn't look comfortable.
I don't know how this could ever be.
It does not look great. No.
Yeah, that's tough. My hip flexors don't appreciate that.
No, they don't. Well, I think our buddy might be here in just a moment. No, he's not here yet. But yeah, listen to the rundown, guys. This is what they had to say. This is, I mean, just absolutely. Tell me if this sounds like a Grateful Minute fan. Again, these are one of these moments, the streams. It's obviously all Kirk. It's his idea. It's his creativity. It's Coleman's stupidity. It's all of that. But, the Minute fans that are part of it, right? The Tim and Cantons, the Oacellas who are driving from New York City.
Yeah, New York. Huh?
He earned some stripes too, right?
Yeah.
You got to give him.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the guy that's going to give the people who don't give credit. Okay, I'll always be that guy around the whole network as long as you support the KMSN.
Always for the underdog.
Right. But listen to these assholes.
Yes.
I think I was just.
Technical difficulty,
folks.
Hold on. Technical difficulty. Let's try that again. Okay, not playing. Don't know what's going on. Those guys were all fucked up though. They tried to say that I missed the Frank Robinson thing. I missed the whole thing. What's going on here with our Wi-Fi?
While you were on the stream?
Did your Wi-Fi messed up?
I'm off I turned mine off.
Yeah, me too. Make sure case isn't on Wi-Fi. Give me 1 sec, folks. I think our stream's a little screwed up. Anyways, the rundown guys were giving me shit, trying to say that I missed the Frank Robinson thing when Coleman had nailed it. And what had happened was Coleman had said Frank Reynolds, which is from Always Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
And I had kind of chuckled. And then Blind Mike looked at me and goes, I believe that's Danny DeVito's character. And I was like, yeah. And then as Mike had said that, he had said Frank Robinson, like under his breath. And Justin caught it, no problem. But these guys were like, oh, they would have missed it, blah, blah, blah. Nick was yipping and yapping. Shut the hell up, Ziggy. Shut the hell up. You know exactly what I'm talking about. God damn it, you son of a bitch.
You were on
Jesus
top
Christ.
of it.
Yeah. Well, when I heard it, I was like, did he just say it? And I couldn't really tell. The way Justin reacted was priceless. His face was absolutely priceless. It really was.
I just missed that one too. I was watching live in the morning and I ran in to go get food and I paused it while I was going in. Or I didn't pause it. I just turned it down. Came out and they had solved that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to say that was. I guess I'll go back to Montante. Did you see him kind of having his conspiracy on that?
No. What did he say?
He just kind of thought that maybe Kirk had the Coleman thing on purpose during Clemmer's thing, or kind of alluding to that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that's what you were referring to. Yeah. I mean, he's a fucking lunatic, so it's tough to tell. But I mean, and Montante, it's tough to tell how serious he is about stuff. But I don't think it's the craziest take in the world. I just don't think that's Kirk's style. I think he woke up, did not plan to do that with Clemmer's stream, and realized maybe during it it's fucking with it. But I don't think Clemmer's stream was some great content. And it wasn't like, I don't think many people watched Clemmer's stream, went to Kirk's stream, said, all right, I'm staying here because this is better than Clemmer's stream. I think it was Clemmer's stream stinks. What else is on?
Yeah.
That type of thing. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But we got our man here. We have, let's see if he's, who knows? We have to, let's confirm here. Let's find out if this man is alive or not, because there's a lot of rumors circulating. How are you doing, Mr. Getro Man himself?
I am fucking fine.
Pipes is better than ever. My goodness, listen to that voice.
Yeah, I don't. How in the wide world of sports did I end up dead? The Kirk Minahan show.
Are you? Had you listened to the show at all? Still, are you caught up with the show?
Not since I was Getro Man, because they cast me aside like yesterday's news after a while. And
well, they move fast,
Kirk
right?
Minahan, fuck Steve Robinson, fuck all of them. I'm not going to.
Why are you saying that now? Whoa! Why are you saying that?
I'm kidding. I love those guys.
Okay. All right.
And if you get Steve Robinson under hot lights and threaten him, he will admit to you that I fucking made that kid. he's nobody until I came along and made that kid. So
Wow. What can you tell us why? Can you tell us the
no,
origin story?
I can't. We have to keep that secret.
You gotta give me more than that, Getro man. Come on.
No, I can't. I can't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
But so how did I end up dead?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, you're a radio professional yourself. If your producers came up to you and told you that somebody had died, what would be your first reaction after finding out that it's a mistake? What's the punishment? Because I'm looking down on these guys right
finding out it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Have some fun with it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. That's fair. It ended up because Blind Mike, I'm not sure if you know him or remember him from the show.
Yep.
He had got a rumor, I don't know if it was a message, DM, something that you were passed away, you've perished. Yeah. And he brought you to the program. And, obviously it was sad news. You saw the reaction to Kirk. He was heartbroken.
I could tell. The tears came right through my phone. I could really feel it. Seriously, then somebody posted or tweeted out earlier tonight an obituary from the Bangor Daily News up here of some guy named Mike Violet.
Well, that's what they sent Mike. That's what they sent Blind Mike, and he was under the impression that was you. That was how.
Close in age. I think this guy was 2 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't look alike though. That's for sure. And
no, you're much handsome, right?
Yeah, I'm obviously clearly
right.
better looking. And when you read the obituary, you can very clearly tell that it's not me. But anyway, it's funny because I go on Twitter this afternoon and I'm pretty much trending,
Yeah. No, that was something because it's one of those things that I feel like only the Kirk Minahan show can do where they just ran with it, and now all of a sudden that.
Yeah. I mean, I've got like 47 new followers now. Yeah, and so, it doesn't suck. It's been good.
Yeah.
My premature death has worked in my favor, I think here.
Before I get you out of here, because I know you don't really have too much time with us, but do you want to give us a quick little ad read, a little mock ad read for old time's sake? Can you give us something? Can you give us the Getro?
Sure.
Off the top, doesn't have to be accurate. Doesn't have to be spot on.
It's funny because earlier, as I was in contact with you guys and also I'm sorry, I'm a terrible multitasker, as you can tell.
That's all right. Man of many talents.
I was in touch with you guys. I started going back through some of the old Getro Man scripts that I was sent to read. And if I could bring the friggin' thing up here, that would be great.
If I recall, you had some advice too for how to do them as well. And what they're for.
When I was first approached about being Getro Man, the story of how Getro Man came into play was great. That was as Kirky as it could be. And so I was really happy to assume the position, shall we say. Steve Robinson got because I'd known Steve and we had been friends, and he said, I need you to do this in superhero type form, but take it, go way campy with it. And, Getro Man, I'm Getro Man. And, we can help you with your premature ejaculation and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, here I am in a studio at my radio station up here in Augusta, and I get this first script, and it's just fucking crazy, stupid, funny. And I obviously shut the door to the studio,
right,
in order to crank this out, and I tried to make sure I kept on peering around the corner, making sure that nobody was close to the studio and could hear me through the walls, because this was just sick shit about Kirk being addicted to prostate porn and Blind Mike having sex with family members and shit like that. I mean, just the kind of shit you'd expect from Kirk Minahan.
Yeah.
So but of course, me being me, this is right up my alley, man. So I love this shit. So I had a nice couple of months with this, and then Getro Man was gone.
Yeah. It faded away, right?
Yeah.
That happens. It happens.
Just fucking thrown away like yesterday's news.
Before I let you go, what are you doing what are you up to now? Where are you working these days?
Well, I do I do a 2-hour sports talk morning show on a station up here called The Score, where I pretty much spew my opinions on sports. We have a tremendous amount. We have a huge commitment to local play-by-play, high school sports, college sports. So I do all the play-by-play. So I'm doing probably 200 games a year. So I'm in my element at this point in my life. After 40 years in radio, I'm having a hell of a good time doing this, and it's a lot of fun. I did news talk. I was a right-wing nut job on the radio in Portland for 15 years and had a good time with that. And like all of us in radio, I got fired.
What happens?
You get fired, you move on. So I landed on my feet. I left my job now. I got the best job in Maine. And, once in a while I get to come on with idiots like you and talk about stupid shit.
Yeah. That's great to hear. And last question, I promise here. You can be as honest as possible. And for example, when I've asked Kirk this, he had told me to grab a shovel and grab a rake because it's not going to work for you. What would be your advice to somebody who is trying to jump into the media, a podcaster or something like that?
Well, Jesus, I mean, it's so
extra man advice. You can tell me to grab a rake. That's what I've been told. So.
Yeah, look, 40 years ago 43 years ago when I started at 20, there wasn't any such thing as a podcast or any of this other crap going on now. And you could break into the business and learn how to do everything in radio, from running board on a Red Sox game to, doing a weekend overnight shift and learn how to play records. Now you look, if you dream of doing this, grab your podcasting equipment. It's for sale all over the place online. And jump in and do it. But the best thing you can do is work, do it, keep doing it, crank it out, have people critique it, take your slings and arrows and lumps. And if you want to do this bad enough, keep trying to do it. I'm not going to, tell you to look at, I told my kids who are 39 and 31 now, don't get into the family business because it's a shitty business that we're in. It's filled with assholes and douchebags, and I've worked for all of them. And my kids took my advice. One is a pediatric neuro nurse, and the other is a civil engineer. So,
there you go. That worked out better for them.
So when they are 63 like me, they won't have to still be working. But look, if this is your passion, you want to do it, fucking do it. If you don't. I mean, but you got to work. You got to keep doing it. Got to keep trying it, and either work in it and keep working it, or get it out of your system and move on and be something else.
All right, fair enough. Thank you very much, Getro Man. I appreciate it. All right, take care.
All right, Getro Man, away!
What a guy! I mean, what a guy right there, folks. That is unbelievable, fella. Did you ever think you'd be talking to the Getro Man?
What a great get.
Honestly, seriously. Hang on one sec. Let me get the notes up here.
What do you got?
Let me see. Let me make sure the stream's all good. Can you make sure the stream's all right?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to make sure that it's still up because sometimes it screws up. I had forgotten how good that guy's voice was.
Yeah, he's got
some
voice.
fucking pipes. No, I can't even do that. That's how he talks normal. Give me Getro Man. Getro Man. He could read ads for a living. I mean, he did. He did.
Like, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are saying we're good.
Good. Yeah. Good. What else do we have from the show today? Let me see. Oh, could you name 20 Boston radio stations that were trying to?
Oh God,
I don't think I'm close.
Could have named 5. You get the 2 that we grew up listening to, and then you can name a few others. But
all right, EEI 98.5.
Yeah.
96.3 The Rose. 106 WCOD.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Cape. That's more Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
Pixie 103.
Pixie 103, and then like 95.1.
Yeah, those don't even count as Boston.
Mm-hmm. Your dad was a big 95.1 guy. I feel like we listened to Howie Carr.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
like,
lived for it. Still lives for it.
And that Silverado, that truck that he had.
Yeah. It's insane. That stuff can put. I don't know how people listen to it. I walk into the job site or wherever his office sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be having that playing, and it's just the most boring thing ever. I'll say this though: there's something comforting about Howie Carr's voice.
He's got a great radio.
Mike was talking about that the other day.
Yeah, he does. He's got a really good radio voice. It's got like almost like attitude to it, where it's like it's not combative. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not like combative, but it's always kind of complainy a little. Yeah. He's been around forever, right? How long has he been around?
Since I can remember, since I was a kid.
How about that guy? He came on right away. Fuck Kirk Minahan. Fuck Steve
I
Rogers. I thought he was dead serious.
So
And I was
did
like,
I.
okay, hold on, pal. I was ready to go crazy for a second.
Yeah.
I was about to I unbuttoned too. I'm like, all right, buddy, you better fucking relax.
I would-
I
I
could
would-
tell right away he was fucking around.
I was hoping he was serious. It
I
would
was
have been great.
for a minute.
Oh.
Did you see? We perked right up.
Yeah.
We're like, what'd you just
That
say?
would have been great.
Oh.
That was hype.
Fucking kill him. All right.
Yeah.
What else from today? Jerry Duty movies. Justin had said this. Lenny
I
had
saw
said
that.
this. He was surprised. Or no, was it Coleman was surprised? Someone was surprised by the movie choices of the jury or of the waiting room at the jury.
Bruce Almighty, and what was it?
Fever Pitch,
Fever
which
Pitch.
I immediately said those are the two type of movies I would expect.
Yeah.
Bland vanilla ice cream, no controversy, no crude humor, no nothing, just bland. Yeah, they're pretty funny.
I sat there.
Rom-commy.
I sat there and said Shawshank.
Yeah. I asked you, I'm like, hey, what would you do? He goes Shawshank and what was the other one? It was something else controversial. I was like, I don't think that's probably not great.
Yeah. What was the other? What did they say on there? They're liar. They brought up.
Liar, no, 'cause that's another court movie.
That's what they. I think Steve or one of them brought
Yeah,
that
you
up.
can't
for
be
that,
near
yeah.
the court. You can't be near decisions. You just gotta be, just gotta be there.
What about like from afar? When it wasn't the Mighty Ducks? Wasn't he a lawyer? Can you be like that close?
He wasn't. Yeah, but he got sentenced. That's why
You're
he had to
right.
coach the team.
Right,
He was in
you're
like a
right.
drunk driving thing, right? Is that
That's
why?
a good one for a courthouse. Be like, hey, this is what could happen to you. Turn your life.
That's
around.
actually
This-
not a bad idea.
This
Yeah.
drunk driving case could turn your life around, and you can
Right.
become a great coach.
You know what's gonna happen? You're not gonna lose your license. You're gonna be coaching the Mighty Ducks.
what's the kid's name? Charlie. What was the kid's name that was decent?
Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
He's a nasty player. Triple deke.
How do you think those kids are? How old are they now? They'd be my age.
That kid was a
or
pretty
older.
good actor. Not a pretty good actor, but a successful actor. What was his? He was in.
No chance anybody did anything.
What
after
was
that.
he in? No, he was in those that stupid TV show.
I don't know.
Not One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek, maybe. Come on.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you any. No chance. I get that.
Dawson's Creek, right?
Dawson's Creek and One Tree Hill.
You didn't watch. You never had to watch those with a girlfriend ever.
No,
Come
not
on.
doing it. Nope.
You've never watched One Tree Hill?
That One Tree Hill. That's like watching the Kardashians, isn't it?
No. Kardashians is like reality TV. One Tree Hill is a Netflix like cult show.
All right. So
People-
it's like Grey's Anatomy.
What is this kid in? What the?
Charlie Conway. They make. I
I'm
don't think
dying to
he ever
know.
made it anywhere.
What's his real
Charlie
name?
Conway.
What's his real name? What the fuck? Who plays him here?
Disney will give you the whole lowdown of a fake character, but not as real.
Can I just get his name?
Justin would know.
Joshua Jackson.
It was a kid joke.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh,
Here you
yeah,
go.
he looks all right.
There you go. Yeah, he's in what? Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek. I fucking knew it.
Right, dude.
I fucking knew it.
All
Dude. I
right.
fucking knew
That's
it.
pretty good.
Nailed it.
That's
Fucking
pretty
knew
good.
it, dude. I
That's
fucking
good.
Knew it, dude. Another one takeaway from today. Paprika.
No, what did he call it?
Paprika.
Paprika. What did he call it?
He's
Paprika.
trying to say paprika.
Yeah, but what did he call it?
Pep Africa.
Yeah, it was something weird.
It was. I wish I stupidly did not
It was
clip it right now.
paprika,
I
right?
couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
clip. I don't know why I didn't clip it, but
paprika.
paprika.
Yeah, put a little paprika on there.
Some of
I
the
was
things
like,
that comes out of some of the audio that comes out of that show is just staggering. It really is.
That was really funny.
Top of your head, could you do the top 10 home run list?
Oh God, right now.
Do it right now.
Oh geez.
Do it right now.
All right. Barry, Hank.
You trying to do order or no?
No, I don't think I could.
Okay. So
Willie
you get two,
Mays.
3,
Jim Tome, Frank
4,
Robinson,
5.
Albert,
Yep. 6,
A-Rod.
7.
Am I missing older or younger? Here. Where am I? Gary Sheffield? No, he's not in there. He's like,
Speed this up. Come on.
God damn it, the last 3. How old are they, older or younger?
I honestly don't
Mark
remember.
McGuire? No, he's not
No,
in there, right?
Sosa?
He just missed it. Sosa's
Sosa's
not
in
in
there?
there, right?
Keep thinking. Wow, I
No.
can't believe I have to look this up.
Oh,
Come on. Come on. Coleman's rolling over right now in his grave.
Yeah, he is. Not Frank Thomas. He was over 500 though. Manny and Ortiz were around 550.
You're forgetting Babe Ruth. You ever heard of him?
Babe
It was pretty good. And then come on, the sweetest swing alive.
Ken Griffey.
Yeah, come on.
Fucking
You ever
A.
seen his golf swing?
Ken Griffey?
It's just so pure. It's exactly what you would expect a Ken Griffey's golf swing. Uh-oh. There we go.
Ken Griffey was my. I got my little card from T-ball, and I had to put your favorite player, Ken Griffey.
Oh, Chella, I'm seeing Freddie in the chat saying this is sad. They would know if they watched. Freddie, I was in the fucking studio from 3 a.m. till 9 a.m. Okay, where the fuck were you, pal?
If we watched,
God, Jesus Christ,
you know if you watched.
fuck you, pal.
That's great.
Is Kate Middleton still? You seen this? You seen these rumors?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Okay, one of the craziest excuses of all time for somebody to say that they it's not like an updated picture is saying that, oh, I just like to mess around with Photoshop. A photo came out of her circulated. She's been
Yeah, but
missing for a while.
what's the conspiracy behind it? Is what I'm missing. Like what?
Like, why is she missing? I don't know exactly why she's missing, but she's been missing for a while and hasn't been seen.
So they think that
She hasn't been
she's
seen like live.
dead, and they think that was a fake photo, and they
No, it was a fake. It was edited. It was
Yeah.
confirmed edited.
I saw some parts, all of it. Like,
Well,
is it-
if one part, what do you mean all of it? If one part of the photo is edited,
well,
the entire
is-
photo.
where's the fake? Like, I don't know. Like,
No, you can see like through part. It's somebody's Photoshop. Somebody's not supposed to be there.
Hmm.
Yeah, not great.
you think she's dead?
I didn't till that came out.
You think she's dead then?
If she comes up dead, I'm not going to be surprised.
None of them ever come up dead.
That's not true.
No, they come up with masks.
Who?
They
Okay,
just
what about the
continue life.
Scientology's wife? The Scientology guy,
Who's he?
the Minkevich.
His wife came up dead.
She thinks she's still missing.
Oh well, then she didn't come up dead.
Well, exactly. She's not up though.
Yeah, she could ran
She
away.
doesn't come up.
Ran away.
That's what you
Run away.
They
run away.
That's what you give it a run
What
away?
I'm saying is they don't come up dead.
That's
There's
a good
body.
point.
There's an
That's a good
investigation. They
point. Yeah,
never
that's a
come
good
up
point.
dead.
Yeah,
they,
it is
they
a good
don't.
point.
They're not going to be like unless
They didn't find Zoe Barnes in House of Cards.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Frank just threw a that's when that show just. I mean, what a great first season.
He
of
really
TV.
believes he's that guy. Have you seen this? Have you seen some of his
course I've
stuff?
seen
and
it. Yeah,
past
it came back this year.
He goes
with him and
fu-
Tucker.
Yeah, but exactly. He goes full Underwood. It's insane.
Did we talk about that on the podcast?
I don't know. But it's the creepiest fucking thing ever.
Tucker is Tucker's whole Moscow grocery shopping thing. I don't know. I
It
have
was
no
very
interest.
interview-esque,
I
right?
have no interest in like learning about it, watching it, or even caring about it. But it's weird.
I say it's like
very weird.
You know the interview how when they go there and all the stuff's fake. The fat kids, the grocery stores.
The TV. I mean, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't. I
Kinda
thought you were
like
talking
that,
about
right?
the interview. Yeah. I would think so.
But then again, we do that here. We did that in California when the Chinese fucking guy came, Chinese president, Ching Chong.
Easy.
came over.
Jesus, it's easy.
What?
Easy.
Yeah.
Continue.
He came and we cleaned the streets, everything. See you later, gone.
Yeah, Gavin.
All the heroin, the
Newsom, right?
homeless
Yeah,
just
he took away.
disappeared.
Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it. That's like I guess that is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're not giving him the real America, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we should throw him like middle of like New York. Throw him right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, give him a real taste of it because we basically just interviewed it. You know.
I have an idea here for a Kirk Minahan show network show.
Mm.
That was tough to say.
How do you feel about the network? I actually got to continue.
No, it's
We'll talk
okay.
about that after.
I'll tell you how I feel about the network. I think the network's fucking great. I think the
No.
network's fantastic. How
No.
do you feel about it?
Great. I'm talking about the other network though, like in the whole situation between the two, not
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked. I know Kirk was being nice on the show, and he was like, support Menners, support those guys, and some of the guys on Mike and the Minifans. It's going to be Mike and the. It's always Mike and the Minifans. That was a Mick and the Minifans. That was a one-off. A lot of people were saying
Is it
that's your
continue?
chair, Wally Pipp. They're saying you're going to take over Tom Brady for Drew. No. BA is the guy. BA is the guy. That being said, I did have a lot of fun. That was a great time with those guys.
Kirk called you Dale Arnold.
Is that what he said?
He called you Dale.
I heard him say that I was supportive.
Jeez.
That was that was a master class on how to just throw softballs up to people. I mean,
Mike loved you.
he knows he's
Yeah.
a talent. He knows
Yeah.
exactly how it is.
Mike
Mike,
thought you did good.
Mike, who has hosted that show before, he knows the challenges that go with it. He knew exactly what I was in for that night.
Yeah.
And I'm dealing with Travis. I'm dealing with Travis and Kenny. All right.
Kirk or Curtis, who was the guy?
Curtis
at
and
the
Kenny.
bottom?
No, they were good guys. They were
Yeah.
really good guys. I think the network's great. I think this network's great, but I want nothing to do with that other network. Everybody else seems to be playing ball and being nice, and I'm fine with it. We don't have to. It doesn't have to be complete war, but like this is not okay.
Am I wrong?
It's got to be for me. It's going to be one or the other. Everybody else, that's fine. I'm not going to criticize people. In my head, I will, but I'm not going to vocalize it. I'm going to look at you differently, but I'm not going to tell you about it. I don't know, man. I can't do both sides. I have to be one or the other.
So you would never go on.
Never over my dead body. They can come on here, but it's going to be a war.
No,
We're going to fight.
I could be wrong, but is VD the last show there? Is it show the last show hanging?
Viewless, Dave. My old coach.
Yeah,
he's-
I mean, how's that relationship?
we haven't spoken much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that
I've
real?
invited him on here. I've invited him on, and that's somebody who, at least from the other side, will come on here and put up an argument. That's my point. Like, if you're gonna be trying to dox people, you're gonna be throwing rocks from the other side. You're not gonna come on and just have fun. Like, if you're gonna come on, I'm gonna argue with you, and we're gonna yell at you, and I'm gonna tell you to fuck off because this is our network. I'm protective of the network. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, people are threatening Justin. Everybody was kind of joking, saying Justin's taking it too serious with McFuss Daddy and being Meg Ron, right? I was ready to blow up fucking McFuss Daddy's pizza shop. I tell Justin, I go, you want me to go to the pizza shop right now? I'll go right now. Say the fucking word.
You're a hitter.
Yes.
You're ready.
Yes. I support the show and the network. I don't give a fuck about the other network, especially when they're trying to take us down. Fuck them.
They're probably pretty hyped to have you. You're crazy. You're a crazy guy. You pretty much want on your team.
Well, I mean, do you want Menners?
Kinda. I like him.
You are a
you know
Menners
I
guy.
like him.
It is weird.
You know I like
Why
him.
do you like Menners?
He's too good, dude. He's too good.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, but what do you
You-
make of
have
him
you
not
seen-
coming on, though? He's not coming on to play.
He's
not-
delusional though. Like if he was at all rational, I probably wouldn't like him. Like
Hmm?
he'd be too normal. It wouldn't be funny. He is delusionally irrational, and I like that.
yeah,
But
but
causes chaos. I can't help but like him, man. I can't help it.
that's true. And I don't think he would cross the line as far as like the doxing goes. Right?
Yeah, I would agree to that too. But not only that, but I believe cold-heartedly, he loves it. He lives for the men of world. Lives for it.
Like you're saying, if it's taken away from him,
Yes, we can't do
gotta,
that
We
to
gotta
him.
also take the shoelaces.
Yeah.
I would probably
Straight
agree with-
jacket and everything.
I would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
I hate Menners at times, and this is one of them. I'm down on him right now, especially the fact that he's not coming on the program. I've asked him twice, three
Standing
times,
tall.
whatever.
He's standing tall.
But I will say I don't want him dead. I can say that I don't want him to die.
Better
and,
help.
and I think that could do it for him.
No.
So yeah, I'm with you. If he keeps his network and it keeps keeps his pulse going, we'll allow it.
Yeah, I agree. I wish he would come on.
I'll
But-
ask him right now.
He won't. There's no chance.
I'll ask him right now.
He should though. At least I mean, at least fight for your network.
Yeah, you'd think so.
You know, at least do it.
What
But
time is it
again,
in Australia? Let me look.
We're
I
like
got
12 hours away, right?
you. I got you.
They're 12 hours away. Maybe they are 12 hours away. How long's a flight to Australia? Maybe I was right on that statement.
It's 11:39 a.m. He might be up.
Hmm.
Flight to Australia from where?
Is it 12 hours away? I mean, our time zone was 12
Way more
hours
than that,
difference,
right?
but
Way
I
more
thought-
than that.
What do you got? 22 hours?
Yeah, but that's
What?
like one stop. Yeah. No, that's like a full day, dude. That's no good.
That's crazy.
No good.
Where do you go to Australia? You got to go to what? Europe somewhere? Like almost fucking. You go to like.
What do you mean?
Where do you fly to first? Like India, and like fucking.
I think there's direct flights.
fly down, or does it go the other way?
I think there's.
I don't know which way around the globe it would go. Which way do you go for that flight? Like you probably go to Europe somewhere, right, and then go.
I think you
Down?
I think you fly straight from like California to.
Oh God! So definitely
To
not from the East
Australia.
Coast, the way I was
I think
thinking.
you fly right to California. Yeah, you're not going to the East Coast. Well, if you're going from the East Coast,
You don't
probably
think you
gotta
stop at all?
If
in,
you're
like-
coming from the East Coast, you probably got to stop.
Well, you're saying there's a stop. What do you mean? How could you go straight to
That
Australia?
was just a random flight. I mean, that's not like Google
There's
Maps.
no way there's a no stop to Australia from here.
Yeah, there's no stops everywhere, dude. These planes these days, come on.
A 22-hour flight?
Yeah,
No.
planes. You've seen the planes these days. Come on.
I don't buy it.
Come on.
I don't buy it.
My idea though for the show, for a network show,
Mm.
everybody has talked about the book club for a while now.
Yeah.
Mutt being the main perpetrator.
Okay.
He's been kind of, I think he said he wanted to be the secretary or the scribe of the book club. Is that right? You've heard that?
Mhm.
And he's got nothing to do, of course. I think they should do a remote book club where, once every 3 weeks, not even, a little more than once a month, every 3 weeks, you can have, if Kirk's up to it and he wants to do it, he can do it right from home. He doesn't have to come to the studio. You can do it right from home, click a button, boom, right on the StreamYard. If he doesn't want to do it, Mutt could host it, someone like that. I think you could get a good run of people in there. It could be like a Mike and the Minifan style panel where you talk about the book.
You'd
You
read?
give I don't know. No. I want nothing to do with reading. No. I'm throwing this out there.
I
for
can't read.
people. What do you mean?
Like I can't read.
At all?
No, I can read that says beware, but like I can't read a page and comprehend it.
So you can't comprehend.
I'll daydream by the third sentence,
Yeah.
and then I'll be 3 pages, and I'll be like, I didn't retain any of that.
That's
Not
is
a
that,
single thing.
is that ADD? Is that what that is?
Probably, but I can't do it. I just can't read. Even if I do audiobooks, I've even tried an audiobook. He'll say something, just one word, and then that word will trigger an entire daydream of. But I'm like that. I go off in my own world.
Did you ever get like taken out of class in elementary school, and it was usually like a better looking younger teacher that was like an aide, and they're like, "Hey, come with me, Christian," and they gave you like a packet, and they're like, "Read this," and then you read it. You sit there and you're staring at it. You're pretending. You're probably reading, but you don't know what it says. You put it down, and then they ask you about it.
Oh, it's the worst.
Isn't that the fucking
Yeah,
worst?
yeah.
Isn't trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I, especially as a kid, I used to just be like, I can read. Yeah, I'm like, kind of probably how it is now, like overconfident. Think I'm gonna nail it, and then it just goes terrible.
I think they thought I was retarded as a kid. I had to sit down with a shrink.
Well, they might have been onto something.
They had me. I'm not kidding.
No, I know. I don't think
They had.
trust
they,
me. I
they
know.
had me putting shapes into things.
Shut the fuck.
I swear,
Shut the
bro. I swear on my life.
What are you talking about?
And remember Mr. Stein? Remember that
What
guy?
age, dude? What are you talking
Dude,
about?
first grade, kindergarten, in that early. Remember Stein guy?
Okay, that's not that. But your parents know about this?
Yeah.
They were okay with this?
I asked my mom about it, and she's like, "No, that was nothing." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure you guys tested to see if I was retarded."
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you guys tried to.
I
put me
don't
through it.
know. I wish it's too late to call them, but I would love to get them on the horn.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
It probably was more about ADD. Let's hope that it was for ADD, and they didn't just think that I was retarded.
Did you do like language or Spanish and stuff?
No. They put me in Title One.
They threw you in the Title One.
Yeah.
I was.
You know what's cool?
I was lucky enough where I was on the stupid line where they let me take a language.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
let me do it. Yeah, it was good. Spanish.
Matic-
Didn't learn a thing.
Matikes, the school that we went to, was old enough.
Middle school.
Yeah, the school itself was actually old enough that when you'd go to the Title One class,
Mhm.
it still had on the sign that was like engraved sped class.
No, it did not.
Swear, you want to make? I'll bet anything.
It did not.
I'll bet.
dude.
And you know, on the way to
it
the
did
cafeteria.
not. Yeah, I know exactly. What
Yeah,
you're talking
that room. Yeah, you never went in there.
about. No, it was across
Right,
from it
right.
though was the Spanish where we had Spanish, and we
I
used to
thought it
see
was French, right?
Yeah,
That
the same
bitch.
thing. Yeah, Miss what was her name? I know
Watson.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. She fucking
Yeah,
sucked.
she sucked.
Oh, like all the teachers in that whole wing, Miss Boudreau. Remember we talked about her in this program.
You didn't like her. No, she was
Ruined me.
elementary though. That was before, but yeah,
She ruined my life. But yeah. Anyways,
she ruined your chances of being an artist. What do you mean?
you'd say so. I
Yeah.
would think so. I mean, she set me back. You could
Yeah.
say, right?
You could have been Picasso.
Picasso. I
Yeah,
like that.
could have been
I like that,
Picasso.
Yeah. Let's play some voicemails, huh? We got some
Oh, you
listener
got some?
voicemails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you got?
we got some voicemails. I told the people we'd play them last week, and I forgot. So
What is your take on phone calls with the show?
on this show,
No, just on Kirk.
oh, on KMS,
Yeah.
I like them. I want
love
them
phone
back.
calls, yeah.
But like, I don't. It's not one of those things where, you know, I'm not like missing them every day.
No.
The one time when I went in there, a lot of people. I say a lot of people. There was a few people that I saw online that were accusing me of planting the calls that day for Coleman when he.
There was what, Trump and who?
Everybody was going at Coleman. Remember, he
Yeah.
got super mad too. Yeah, I don't know, but it was the only reason why I brought the gifts was because I was out at Target that night and I saw them. I saw a basketball. I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I brought that in. And then I was like, oh, I got to get the producer something. You can't go in empty-handed for the
Yeah,
guys.
fair.
Again, I treat the fellas nice.
Yeah.
Another thing I brought in for the fellas. What did I get Coleman? I gave him a wine tumbler. And what did I give Justin? A Star Wars action figure.
Munchkins, you name it. This guy's just.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
And they repay you with basically accusing you of
Being a drug
sabotaging
addict.
Kirk.
Being a drug addict.
Well, being a drug addict.
They
and
say that
also
I smoke weed so much that my clothing and my blankets reek, and then that I do a ton of cocaine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lenny.
Yeah.
Puke. Jesus Christ. What else? What else do we have in here before we get the fuck out of here? Oh, the voicemail. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me find them. Here we go. You ready? I don't know. I haven't listened to these yet, so we don't know what we're in for.
All right.
No. It's fucking great. No, probably not that. I disagree. Oh, you guys not hear them? Oh no, you can't hear that right now. I'm sorry. The people can't hear them? Oh no, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know. I can play it on my phone probably. It's all right. It We don't even need to listen to it. The guy, should I read? I feel bad now. Why can't people hear that?
That's a bummer.
Hold on one sec. I'll play it on my phone. Give me a sec, asshole. Why is that not working on the stream yet?
Are they lying to us?
I don't know.
To play it, make you're a man of integrity.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Hold on one second, folks. Honestly, fuck these voicemails. I'm gonna get it for you, but why is that not working like that? That makes me very.
A huge fan out here in the Northwest, man. You the man.
Can you hear that?
I just want to say, do you think Kirk really understands and realizes how amazing you are? I mean, you're clearly the pick to be the next person to take over the network, and I think you're going to
I
take
hope
the
people hear
network
this.
to much larger
This guy's great.
viewership.
This guy's
a much
fantastic. People can hear
larger
this.
just deal than he ever had. He's very just like one-minded. Kirk is kind of tapped out what he can do right now. You can take this thing to a whole nother fucking atmosphere.
I agree on that part.
I want because it kind of feels like he knows that you're the fucking man and you're the fucking future. I just hope that you know that too, because it's all to the moon, baby.
All right.
VIP for life.
All right, dude. We have to.
Maniac. Got a maniac.
All right.
There you go.
Holy shit.
How do you feel about that endorsement?
I swear, people are gonna think these are planted. People are gonna think they're planted. They're not.
The people are gonna say that's planted. You know that, right?
One.
Hey, I have an
Oh, it's the
idea
same
for
guy.
what
No. It's the same guy. I'm not. No. One call. Thank you for the support. One call.
Any
Holy
guesses who that
shit.
is?
I don't know who that is. I really don't. People are gonna think that I planted that. I did not. I heard a guy plant. What? Are you kidding me? Stop that. And then we did have a little special voicemail that I can play for you. You ready for this?
Your special voicemail.
Did you hear about this? If you watched the stream the other night, you heard about this.
Oh, you're talking about Uncle?
Talking about Uncle Chael.
Oof, I did hear about this. Matter of fact, you came and woke me up.
Yes. What do you think about this?
I love it. I love it.
Tell the people our relationship with UFC fighters and having them on this program.
Well, before I was going to say, when you were going to end the stream, you were going to ask me if there was anything else. I was going to say, well, one thing, shout out friend of the program for his big KO win over the weekend, Dustin Poirier.
Right.
But our extent to UFC, you've interviewed 2 UFC fighters, from my understanding.
That's right.
And
how have they gone?
Oh, I don't think either have ever made it.
I've never made it. Our relationship with the UFC is not great.
I mean, it's not that it's not great. It's more like our doing wasn't great, right?
Well, do you blame me for the Poirier stuff? How much do you? Let's do a little blame pie real quick before I play this Chael Sonnen voicemail that I'm sure people are dying to hear.
It's great.
I will say, the only thing the reason why I'm playing it, I'm giving people an example of why you can never underestimate the power of a crafty email, folks. If you can word an email or message the right way, you're golden. You can get anybody on your show. I swear to fucking God.
So this is a moment.
How do you think I got Getro Man today? Hello.
So this is a moment where we should be kind of appreciating what you do.
Yes.
Not even the email.
Yes.
More,
I don't give a fuck about what Chael has to say.
great.
I'm more just
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me find this thing.
He's probably my favorite talking head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the. I would say he's probably one of the 5 most famous people. One of the 5 people in his field.
Yeah.
One of the 3 probably.
You talking just MMA?
Yeah, in his sport.
Oh, he's probably top 2.
Him and Rogan, right?
Well, if you're counting Rogan, yeah, Rogan's the easy one. I was thinking like him and Ariel.
He's bigger than Ariel.
Yeah.
He fought. He has like
Is he
5.
though? Ariel's pretty big.
Chael Sonnen has what? 5 of the biggest UFCs ever, or 5 of the top like 10, 15 of them. You know.
You should be asking what it feels like to
Right.
be around me.
So I took a stab in the dark the other night because I don't even know. Like when Kirk had said that we were allowed on the network, I'm like, all right, let me try to land a guest for the first show, right? I don't know. I originally tried a bunch of people from KMS. Again, we tried Clemmer. We tried everybody. I was like, let me just reach out of the box. Try Chael Sonnen. He politely said no, but he sent me a message saying no, which was I appreciated. Here you go.
First off, congratulations.
And the best way to get a guest is exactly what you're doing.
Take
What
notes.
you just sent me, copy, paste, and just start sending it out. Bad news, bro. I can't do it. And that literally came as of this morning. Kicked off that show with Daniel. And he and I, it's not like a legal thing, but he and I just made a deal with each other. We just go, hey, let's lay off doing podcasts. See if supply and demand is real. So I feel like a jerk telling you no. And if you circle back to me, like, come check with me in a couple of months or something, and all of a sudden our new show isn't quite so new anymore. But congrats, bro. You can count on me as a listener. And if I can do something to help you get the word out, holler.
So Chael Sutton's going to join us sooner rather than later, folks. Just be ready for that. He's not the biggest name in the world, but folks, Uncle Chael is coming on this program.
You gonna tell him about the DP situation?
About our double penetration.
I was support that.
No, I'm not. No, of course I am. Of course I'm going to tell the story. Yeah, I'd be like,
Do you
I
know
would
Dustin
say-
Poirier by chance?
do you think that's my biggest fuck up of doing this podcast?
Yes, right.
Some would say the walkout.
no, that was electric.
Some would say the walkout was the worst thing
Well,
I've
they're
ever
wrong.
done.
Well, they're wrong.
You think so?
Yeah, those are idiots that are just lying to themselves. They're haters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? You think the walkout was bad? Looking back on it,
There are days where I think that if
think
I
you would've
didn't walk
gotten the
out, they potentially could have had the job, especially knowing that Gus is gone.
I mean, what you think over Justin? Over Coleman?
You heard Len's attitude today. No, I'm just kidding. I'm completely joking. No, no.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I promised that I would not try to ruin those guys' lives anymore. I'm a fan of them, despite their hatred for me. I really am. I love those guys. I really do. How do you feel about the producers? How have they been doing?
Since Justin's taken over, I think the show has a great feel.
You're a
to it.
Justin guy over the two of them. I mean, you can get out and say it.
Yeah.
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 You're not a Coleman guy.
I'm a Coleman guy. That's not true at all.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
Okay. The red light's still on. I got you.
See, Coleman, don't listen to him.
I got you.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to stir shit
The
up.
red light's still on. I
Yeah,
got you.
don't listen to him.
The basement talks. I've heard otherwise, but okay.
Not true. It's
No,
not true.
you-
I was critical at him at first. I was more critical of Kirk picking him, more so than him.
Yeah.
You know, that's not easy.
You booed at the live show. Of course we remember that.
I stand by my booze, by the way.
Nah, not
That you
me.
condemn. Yeah, unbelievable.
Not
Still,
me, not me.
even Kirk stands by the booze.
Mm.
Even he thought they were decent.
You think?
I think he appreciates the booze.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, are you watching the Dynasty at all?
No, I
Patriots
just
thing?
clips I've seen. I haven't watched any of
Did
it.
you catch the Hernandez stuff?
Yeah.
Did you catch any of it?
Just clips, like online.
Yeah. What did you make of? I guess what I'm asking you is that a lot of people who don't know the story are now like, oh my God, the Patriots knew all about this. Belichick didn't trade him during that offseason when he asked. Like, how do you remember it all going down? I mean, you were as big as Patriots fan as anybody at the time.
Like 9/11 for me.
Oh, all right, okay.
Like 9/11.
Get into it.
You know, you remember where you're at when stories break.
Yeah.
And
This one definitely.
I remember where I was when the story broke. I was in this guy's basement doing a furnace, and the infamous
June 2013. Right?
yeah,
Something like that.
and then the infamous "What is gangbang?" They had Rabbit on, and
What do you mean?
"What is gangbang?" came out of all that. Like that was the day after the day that news story broke. John Dennis and them had Rabbit. Do you remember that guy on?
Oh, yeah, the prisoner.
Yeah,
guy. Yeah. I didn't.
And that's when the whole "What is gangbang?"
yeah
thing
from
came
from Dennis Galline.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because they were all over it. Was Kirk with them at that point?
Yeah.
Was he like in the show? Right.
I think
yet?
he was the third chair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was 2013. I think that was the year I graduated high school. I think I had just graduated high school like 2 weeks before that.
I think it was a little later than that.
I
No?
remember being hot take, like just throwing it out there. He would never kill anybody. Are you kidding me? This guy's donating to the Myra Craft Fund. You guys don't fucking know anything.
You were
dude.
defending him?
Oh, I was fucking 17. I didn't
That's
know what the
great.
fuck was going on. I was just like, he's my tight end.
Were you rock? Did you have a jersey?
I had an 85.
Did you rock
I had
it?
an 85. No, not during that. My mom would kill me. Oh my God. Speaking of which, because remember he was 85 because Moss was here at the time. Yeah. So he took 81 after, but I had an 85 Hernandez t-shirt jersey that I probably still have somewhere.
Should wear it.
The one that my mom wouldn't let me wear was Penn State. I had a Penn State hat for some reason. You know, how everybody likes random colleges when you're in
Yeah, why did you have a Penn State hat?
One year before going back to school, we like did shopping, and my mom just bought us like a bunch of like sports T-shirts. Just like, I think that's what we did like every year. Pretty much. It's always like I had jerseys up until like high school, but like you should just buy a random like BC or like Penn State and Clemson T-shirt, right? And I just always liked Penn State, so I was a Penn State fan. And when the Joe Pa thing hit, I'm like, you guys don't know this. I mean, Joe Paterno, he didn't know anything. I was a sophomore in high school. I don't fucking, you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, you're not going to go around saying that. Nope. And you're just certainly not going to be wearing this T-shirt either. So yeah, no. But I remember that like it was yesterday. And then DJ Crook, the quarterback for Barnstable, ended up going there.
That's right.
If you remember that.
That's right.
Yeah. How about that? Did you ever play against any pro athletes in high school?
The Max
or college?
Max
D1?
Willman kid.
He still plays. He
Yeah.
plays for the Flyers.
Yeah, he plays hockey.
Did you play against Zach Sanford? Wasn't he?
Name
kid
sounds
around here?
kind of familiar. Where
He might have been. I don't know why.
I didn't even play.
I
Like
thought
Zach
he was-
Willman was so young. I only played like in a summer league thing with him, and he was like 13, and we were all a little older, and he came in and was balling out.
Yeah. Yeah. Those kids were always different. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're that good and you're young,
Yeah.
especially in high school. Slovak like dominated.
Yeah, he's a freshman.
12.
He
Yeah.
started playing with us right away. Varsity.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else for us today?
No, like I was saying, friend of the program, Dustin Poirier had a great knockout. Shout out him.
Yeah.
I was hopefully on the road to becoming a champ.
What did you didn't make much of the book club idea? Would you be into that? Are you a book guy? I mean, other than you can't read,
I
and
can't
comprehend,
read.
but maybe that'd
That's
be
kind
something
of what I
for
was
you.
saying. I mean, I like the idea of it. I can't read is my problem.
Okay.
You were alluding that you can't read. So what are you going to do?
I couldn't read.
You can now.
Yes.
When couldn't you, and when
No,
can you?
I
Could
can.
you?
I'm similar to you, or I'm better. I'm a much better. I can pronounce the words out the correct way and say them right. I don't comprehend a lot. I'll give you that.
What does that mean?
Like I don't read books and comprehend a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I
can't do it.
can though, but I just don't really do that because it's more of like an ego care thing.
Name the
Like,
last book.
right there.
What do you got? Is it? What is it? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You ever heard of him?
Name me something.
Not one thing. I
Name
haven't
me.
opened it.
He fucking lied. Yeah, unbelievable.
No, my mom got it for
Unbelievable.
me in the summertime, and I had brought it in, and I think Coleman had called me out for it because I tweeted that my mom just dropped it off, but she gave it to me like 2 weeks before. But that's the sign. If your parents give you that book,
Yeah,
that's kind of like a
you know,
failure to launch.
maybe get it going.
Maybe, right? Yeah, speak it out. Yeah, let's get it going, kid. Other things I had before we go. Let me think. I was going to talk March Madness. Don't really want to do that. You know what? Next episode, we're going to talk to a funeral home. I have one that I've spoken to already.
What?
Yes, they're closed at the moment. So I have a couple of ones out west. They're in Nevada that I could speak to right now, but I don't. I have one guy that I've already spoken to earlier today. I wasn't recording, so I'm going to wait until we can do a day episode. We're going to get him on probably Thursday, and he's going to give us his opinion on the casket debate.
Open
And
casket.
how he got into the business, why he's fixing up dead people, the type of dead people he likes, all of it.
Do you makeup guy?
We're gonna find out.
Hmm.
We're gonna find out. Do you know his name?
What's his name?
Guess. I'll give you a hint. It's after it's a popular whiskey is named after it.
I was gonna say Lance right away.
No, popular whiskey. Very popular.
Jack.
No. Come on.
It's not Jack Daniels.
It's Irish. Come on.
Jameson.
Jameson. His name is Jameson, and he fixes dead people for a living.
How old is Jameson?
Find out. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know anything about him other than his name's Jameson. He works at I don't remember.
He's
the
gotta be a
name.
little older with the name of Jameson.
You'd think.
Yeah.
You'd think so.
Goes by James, right?
No, Jameson. He answered the phone as Jameson.
Hello, this is Jameson.
I think I said my name's Michael. Blah blah blah. We might have a death in the family coming. Got
Interesting.
into the whole thing. Yeah. We'll talk about it though. We'll get him on the horn
Fair enough.
and all that. And then also we have coming up next episode, controversy in the IBS community.
Oh,
Thursday we are speaking to a supermarket retail director. I don't remember exactly his title. He works for a supermarket in Europe, the same company that owns Shaw's and Star Market. So it's the parent company that owns all of these.
he's a big dog.
One of their stores had refuted somebody's IBS emergency card.
Refuted meaning
They're not allowing it. Isn't that what that means?
meaning they're not. You can't cut the line.
Yes.
Wow.
They weren't respecting it.
Wow.
And again, if I'm going to be the network defender, I'm also going to be the
Holy
IBS guy.
shit.
I will defend the IBS community till I die. I will absolutely go in.
Any plans?
A lot of them.
You have a GoFundMe? I mean, did anything?
They're going to start one
You're gonna get a lawyer
for us.
maybe?
Yes.
GoFundMe for a lawyer?
I think you actually might be dressed up alongside as my lawyer.
Hmm.
I think that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to be sitting right here
We
as
can
the
do that.
lawyer. You're going to
I can
be
be a lawyer.
attorney who?
Yeah.
Attorney Augustus Coleman.
Do I have to have any certain attire?
Yeah, I'm coming from a performance review. You should probably look like a lawyer.
What's a lawyer look like?
You've seen Suits.
Fair.
So Mike Ross.
I hate that guy.
You don't like that show?
No.
Meghan Markle?
He just never sold the part. Like Kirk was saying, you know how people like when you feel that they're trying or they're saying whatever, you can feel that. I feel that.
Mm.
You have no idea what I just said to you.
Yeah, you did. You said, you know, we know when people are, because believe it or not, I listen on this program. You said when people are acting, you can feel like they're trying and you really feel like they're acting.
You know what I mean, though?
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it's just called overacting.
Yeah, it's
Overselling the role.
not even that they're overacting. It's just like you can't buy into it. And I don't even necessarily think that it's like his acting's the worst thing. It's like something about his look. Like maybe that he looks too childish or that he's
Patrick Dempsey. Not Patrick Dempsey. Patrick, what's his name?
I believe in the Harvey Dent guy. Like he sells his whole douchey lawyer thing decent. But
He's a great douchey
is
DA.
it Harvey? It's not Harvey Dent. It's what's his name?
Harvey Dent.
No, Harvey Dent's Batman.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. He's a DA. Harvey Dent.
No,
in The Dark
Harvey's the
Knight.
guy from Suits, right?
Harvey Specter.
Harvey Specter. See,
Yeah.
but the Mike Ross guy though.
But you know what I was saying though from The Dark Knight?
What about him?
He's a great DA. He sells it great.
He does.
Yeah, he sells
Kills
it great.
that. That's a good sell.
That's what I thought.
I don't notice that he's not actually. I don't notice he's acting.
How about Coleman saying that wasn't that The Dark Knight?
Oh,
What was better?
know.
What did he say was
he
better?
said The Dark Knight was better than. I mean, he said
The Dark Knight Rises was better
Yeah.
than The Dark Knight. That is just a hands in the face take. Like, what is that?
Yeah, you know what's a common crappy take about Batman is that the first one's not good. And I'm like,
Who says that?
Oh, that's it. That's people are like, yeah, you know, they just kind of shrug it off. Like
You
it's
think?
not a cinematic masterpiece.
The first Batman Begins might be better than The Dark Knight Rises.
It is. It's better than The Dark Knight Rises. It is.
Yeah.
It's a good origin story.
It's
good
such
origin
a,
story.
Liam Neeson is
Yeah.
like the fucking guy. It's
Be a scarecrow with top-notch actor,
Which is
and
Oppenheimer.
fucking Cecilian Murphy. Like, I mean, what are we talking about?
what was his name?
It's not Cecilian Murphy. Is that really not it? What's his name? What is it? What is it?
As Cillian Murphy
Sicilian.
is best actor of 2024. Oppenheimer.
What was your favorite Coleman name?
Mick. He said Mick like 10 times. He said Jeff Marks. He said Michael Marks. He said my whole name, my nickname. He said my father's name. He said
the Arnold one was funny, but my favorite by far was Silvio.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Silvio.
Oh my god. He was so toast.
I love that name.
I mean,
I hope that's a real name for somebody out there.
I can't remember them, so it's tough for me to give them shit. But how somebody, the hardest one for me would be Frank Robinson, and I would have to luck into it just like he did because I would not know. I remember I thought that was Frank Thomas.
I would have
Remember
stumbled
talking
back
about
around for Babe. Who are the ones that I was missing?
We thought
Babe
it was
Ruth?
Frank Thomas the whole time.
Yeah, I did.
We were like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
yeah,
Frank.
yeah.
Just in my head, I'm like, oh,
Me
Frank
too, Frank
Robinson's Frank Thomas.
Yeah.
Just in my head, I thought that's who that was. And then I'm like, I would have never gotten that.
I would have never got Frank Robinson. I would have gotten by a random name.
Yeah, but like
suddenly.
I would have had to do what Coleman's doing, like guessing names.
Jim Tome's impossible. Like,
You would have got Jim Tomey.
I would have gotten that eventually. I would have circled around just
especially
names,
if you like Coleman knowing. I said this last episode or on Mike making the Minifans, whatever it was. Him knowing Carlos Beltran and these random like
Gary Sheffield,
Matt Carpenter, Gary Sheffield.
If you
like,
can get
just
Gary
these
Sheffield, you should
random-
probably get Jim Tome, right?
The guy hit 600 something home runs. It's not like it's like, you know.
That list is short. Basically, the top 10 is everybody over 600.
I heard my guy Ziggy Robinson again, by the way, my guy Ziggy Robinson say that what was it that it was basically like the Kirk would have a hard time getting it as well or something like somebody he said something along the lines of like somebody wouldn't get it as well, and I'm like, if you put just about anybody in a room and they have most of those names that like Albert Pujols and like there's no way you're not going to get Jim Thome.
Yeah,
there's no fucking way.
I agree.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, let's get the hell out of here.
All right.
Everybody check out the Kirk Minahan show. I believe it's live. Are they doing another show tomorrow? Right?
I forget
Yeah, wrote it down. Hold on. Wrote it down. Here we go. Schedule for the week. KMS. I'm a promoter. I am a promoter. What came on before this? What was it? The new show. I didn't watch it. I was getting ready for this. What was it? Open Borders. Open Borders with John Scranton and Australian Jackson. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was. He actually gave you a shout. Did you see that?
I didn't.
I saw just a short clip of it, but he basically thought that you've been doing good.
Oh, nice guy. He's right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on KMS, we have Mike and Mutt, Blind Mike and Mutt. Thursday, Whitney and Montante. Friday, Steve Robinson. Fantastic. Can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't
well,
wait
I'll believe it if Steve shows up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
He hasn't been showing up. do you mean? What does it mean?
That's true. See, I
He's
don't think
been
Steve's a
kinda
big
busy,
I don't
right?
think he's a big beyond average guy.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, just based off
Pulled a gun on you.
people forget that.
Pulled a gun on you.
And I was so calm.
Yeah, people. You know what? Review the tapes.
Go watch the pay-per-view.
Show
again.
me somebody that stays that calm under pressure like that. We're talking a gun.
Everybody knows
gun,
like
folks.
how mad I get. Go watch that pay-per-view. Watch me lose and just walk right off.
Cool as a cucumber.
Let's get in the car. Let's get out of here. Come on, it's fine. Who's mad? Who's mad? It's fine. I'm not mad. Come on. All right. Everybody take it easy. Thanks for watching. We will see you on Thursday. Take care.